Hi, this is David with Hanson Carlin Architecture and Construction. Today we're going to talk about house demolition and just when does it make sense to start over. You know, when you stop and think about it, some of the best properties in the world already have something built on them. If you think about it, maybe it's a home on the lake. We tore a home earlier down this year that was built in 1950 on a great spot on Liberty Lake. So the question is at what point should you renovate the property and at what point should you tear it down? Our company does both remodeling and new construction. Part of what we do is answer the question, can I fix this home or would it maybe make sense to start over? What is that point of difference between those two? On some projects, maybe the home has too small of a kitchen. Maybe that can be addressed with an addition or bumping a space out. And then other homes, people say, well, you know, not only is the kitchen bad, but the bath is bad, and the laundry room's bad, and the great room's bad. And so as scope grows, you can look at a project and you can go, okay, can we make the existing structure work for what people want to do? The home we have here today, we're going to tear down over the next couple of days. Wow, that's amazing. This home's built in 1995. How and why? How did you come across that decision? Well, the new owners wanted several things. They wanted to add a guest suite on the main floor. They wanted to redo the kitchen. The bathrooms all needed redoing in the house. And then besides that, they wanted the exterior. They thought the front of the house kind of looked a little bit weird. If you look at the dormers on the home here, none of them, there's just something about them that they don't look right. The eaves weren't right. The spacing of the dormers was different. And so they wanted the home to have a better appearance on the front. Okay, when we look at different details of the house in the design, you look at this design here. Now look at here, you have a chimney up there and you have a dormer coming here. So the dormer's valley is running into here and that's hitting into the chimney up there. Whoever came up with this architecturally, it never was a legitimate design. Look at the construction of these dormers. You have this big roof out here and you have only these three little gutter sections to get the roof off. So the water collects all at the top, is trying to hit these three dormers, and the three dormers are spaced so close that they can't allow enough of the water to get off. So this was all an example of design that's gone wrong. I have this little weird dormer here. It was a bad design. All of the water comes off here and it was coming down, and this is the only space that you have to get snow and water out. That snow and water got built up here, came down, another bad detail, and look at the rot. This whole wall is rotten all the way down. We didn't even know this, but I could just peel all of this apart with my hands, and that goes down into under the roof there. So in the case of this property, what we're doing today is we're going to bring in some large excavators and machinery, and we're going to take this home down probably within less than a week and start over.
This is Aaron with Sullivan Excavating, and he's going to be the one tearing down the house. How long have you been doing this?
Pretty much my whole life. I was born in the business. My dad had a company and I worked for him. So I've probably been running equipment 40 plus years. I've done a lot of homes, probably over at least 100 or more. I've done hospitals. I've done big projects. I was down in the Kingdom helping that one.
Oh wow!
When we did that one, sir, and we did a lot of demolition work on the coast.
How long did that one take, the Kingdom?
Well, once they imploded it took probably, well, they had crushers on site crushing the concrete, and they were recycling all the metal. So that was probably about a 3-month demolition job.
Wow. Is there any special way that you go about tearing it down at all, or?
People think you just smash and grab and, you know, havoc and have fun. It's pretty thought out. I've already gone through it probably about a half hour to look how its structure's built. You want to keep it inside its own footprint. That way you're not have a whole lot of cleanup on the outside. You want to keep everything inside, and this one's got a full basement, so basically you're going to use the basement as the garbage can and then the corners as your dustpan. So what I like to do is you get it splintered up as much as you can, because that way you utilize the less air you have in the dumpsters or the trucks that are hauling off, the more debris you can haul off. So it's very important to process the material.
This is Toby Crane, and he's the project leader here for Hanson Carlin. How did you prepare the site for the house demo?
The biggest thing is, making sure that we know what the structure is. We did a good walk around to the house, made sure electric, gas is turned off, all the utilities are off. Pulled the important things. And then the biggest thing is, just making sure that everything stays contained.
What are you going to do with all the debris and garbage?
This is going to get taken to the dump. We tried to recycle what we could out of there and pulled what we could. We had people that found things that were useful and pulled them out. So it's always good when people can make use of some old.
Excited to tear down a house?
Super excited.
Yeah.
This is going to be a great project.